Hi everyone and welcome back. In this lesson, we will learn useful expressions we can use to talk about obligations, things we must do. As always, we will begin with the model dialogue, and afterwards, we will explain all the expressions in detail. I have to go home and do homework. I should go too. Why? I need to do some shopping. Now, an obligation is something which you must do. And this may be because of legal reasons, such as car drivers wearing seatbelts, or it may be something which is morally important to do, such as taking care of a sick family member. And one way of talking about our obligations is by using have to like this. I have to go home and do homework. I have to go home and do homework. The most common way of talking about obligations is by using have to. And we use have to talk about strong obligations, things that are really important to do. After have to, we use a verb to say what we are obligated to do. And in this sentence, they are go home and do homework. In general, when we use have to, we are talking about obligations that come from outside the speaker. So in this sentence, the speaker uses have to as he or she is talking about an obligation from the school, which is to do the homework. Here are a few other example sentences. I have to finish this essay. I have to drive my dad to the airport. I have to work this weekend. So these sentences all relate to obligations that come from other people. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. I have to go home and do homework. I have to finish this essay. I have to drive my dad to the airport. I have to work this weekend. That was great, well done. Let's take a look at another way of talking about our obligations. I should go to. I should go to. The key word in this sentence is the modal verb should. In general, we use should to talk about a weaker kind of obligation, and we commonly use should to talk about what is right, sensible, or correct to do. So we often use should to talk about things that are morally right. At the end of the sentence, we use to say that I have the same obligation as the other person, which is to go home. Here are a few other example sentences. I should call my mother too. I should exercise more often too. I should quit smoking too. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. I should go to. I should call my mother too. I should exercise more often too. I should quit smoking too. That was great, well done. Lastly, we can also talk about our obligations using need to. I need to do some shopping. I need to do some shopping. Need to generally focuses on what is necessary to do. And this requirement or obligation may come from ourselves or from others. Generally, need to expresses a strong requirement, and in everyday speech, the use of need to and have to is very common, and also interchangeable in many situations. However, have to expresses a stronger obligation than need to. Here are a few more example sentences. I need to clean the house. I need to save money. I need to join a gym. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of these sentences. I need to do some shopping. I need to clean the house. I need to save money. I need to join a gym. Excellent job, well done. Let's listen to the whole dialogue again. I have to go home and do homework. I should go too. Why? I need to do some shopping. Okay, so let's now do a speaking practice of this dialogue. We will do 2 speaking practices and all the lines will be on the screen. So when it's your turn, please read the line and participate in the dialogue. Let's begin. I have to go home and do homework. Why? I should go too. I need to do some shopping. Fantastic job today, well done. Okay, so in this lesson, we learned useful expressions we can use to talk about our obligations. The next lesson is the speaking drill lesson, and I will see you soon again in the lesson after that. Bye bye.